Sunshine. Chapter 11. Fight or Flight. As we stood there on the caboose overlooking the land, a question arose. Han, do you have any psychiatric doctors? I'm asking for the whole group, but especially for Andy. He had a severely traumatic brain injury and he's incredibly unstable. Also, ironically, the man I love but can't be with due to his mental health. Han flicked her cigarette and nodded. Yes, we do. The best around, and I also see what you see in him. He is a remarkable doppelganger to my late husband Franklin. I was surprised. Really? How so? She chuckled. His performance masking a great and deep pain of the soul and spirit. Yeah, I've been trying to help him, but it's been hard with my own struggles as a trans man who suffered abuse at the hands of my departed father. Also, fighting Atmos and other people to survive. She puffed from her cigarette. You are a remarkable man, my friend. The trauma you and the brothers have clearly should have by all means torn you apart or gotten you killed. Yet you managed to survive each other and the end of the world for a full week. Kudos to you, man. I smiled while hitting from the dab pen and handed her back both vapes. I've had my fair share for the time being. Also, I truly appreciate you and your help with us. And I also hope you can find love again, as I know we're all worthy of it. She accepted both vapes and put it back in her pocket. Thank you, Seb. But I truly think Franklin was my soulmate. Not that I don't want to love again, I just want to cherish what we had and what I lost. I nodded and shed a tear as I understood that entirely. Then we walked back across the train cars and found Andy and Gordon at the helm of the train's controls, smoking a blunt in between themselves. Welcome back, you two. So, Han, where should I guide the train to? She took out a tablet and pulled up a digital map and handed it to Andy. Follow these tracks and it'll lead you to the Sacramento train depot. My technicians will fix and upgrade your train, as it needs some work. No offense. Andy studied the map. None taken, Gordon said astutely. Also, Andy, Seb told me about your mental health. Would you like to meet my friend and psychiatric doctor, Lily? He had his back turned to us, and he handed Gordon the tablet. Here, Gordon, please take the helm. I'm going to talk with Seb and Han, okay? Gordon nodded and hugged Andy. You're doing the right thing, no matter how much you're scared. Andy nodded, and we all walked back towards the caboose. We walked past Sparky, who was chewing on the couch. I got a chuckle out of that. When we reached the caboose, I offered Andy a Lucky Reds, which he accepted. Then, in a surprising turn of events, when Han offered him the dab pen, he vehemently refused. It's about time I rely less on my old habits, but cigarettes are essential. I smiled deeply as I saw how scared yet brave he was. So, Andy, please tell me what you want me to know about your past. He sighed and flexed his arms and cracked his back. When I was 25, I had a severely traumatic brain injury when a sergeant let go of a large plane engine. It made direct impact with my head, and after being in a coma for a full year, I woke up. But I was inherently different than before. My intelligence shot up exponentially, but conversely, my empathy hit an unbearably low level. I hated who I was. No, who I am. His eyes started to water, and he physically turned away from us and looked into the Californian landscape. Han placed a hand on his shoulder. You've been living with this unimaginable pain and guilt for years. How many, specifically? Andy turned to face us, and tears were streaming down his face. 15 long and hellish years. My heart broke over and over again. Han's face broke its normal composure, and she looked to be in second-hand agony. My God, I'm so sorry, Andy. Please let my friend Lily help you. She's a wonderful person and an even better doctor. Andy nodded while crying. Please, I'm so fucking tired. And with that, he collapsed onto the floor of the caboose, weeping and wailing. I crouched down and hugged him tightly, more than ever before. I'm going to excuse myself and go talk with Gordon. I can see that you two need space, and it's my pleasure to give it to you. I nodded. Thank you, Han, thank you. But could I see your dab pen? She nodded while handing it over to me, and with that, she walked back through the train. Here, Andy, please have some. It'll help at this moment. He nodded and took a large hit and subsequently coughed his lungs up. Better? He nodded and looked deeply into my eyes. Much better with you. We hugged. Again, I know it's not the right time, but damn it, I so badly want to kiss. I chuckled at his comment. Me too. He seemed to notice how I didn't reject it. Are you sure, Seb? I shook my head. No, I'm not. But I know you're going to get help soon. You're probably going to be separating me for a while in the hospital. So, to hell with it. I closed my eyes and nothing happened. I opened them and I noticed how he was just caressing my face. This is enough for the time being, Seb, and the healthy thing to do. We both know it. Damn it. He was ultimately right. You're right. Fuck, I hate you so much right now. He looked back at me. No, you don't. And we just continued to hug, knowing that it would be okay.